Don't look now, but the old moths are flying when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. I opened up the wallet, the moths flew out, and that old moldy money was put to work again. Today, on that massive drop in crypto prices, I decided to take my opening swing and add to the portfolio. So we're going to look at the technicals. I'm going to teach you a little bit about what I see, what we're looking for. We're not out of the woods yet by any means. And this is just the first part of a three-prong approach that I'm doing with my portfolio to get back up to a full position. No guarantee it's going to work, but the selling of everything, avoiding this massive loss down was exactly what I was planning on doing. Getting in at a certain zone and starting was the second step. And of course, it continues to be the right moves. Like it or hate it, they have been pretty well timed. Hit the like button, subscribe, of course, if you have not. Let me know, did you buy today, sell today, or just hold today? We got a lot to go over. I want to do some shout outs first to the members in the Discord. I love seeing the wins. Renko, shout out to you. Zebulon, 2400. Let's go. Crystal, one of our expert traders in there dropping wins. Yeah, I love seeing this. 808 Tensei, another one of our expert traders. Greatest show on turf with a 50% banger. Holly in there with the wins. Yeah, I like it. CJ in the house. I Beach in the house. R Cube. Yeah, we got a lot of good things going on. If you guys aren't in here, get in here today. We have just a little bit left. The second link right here where it says membership, if you get in there, you're able to come over here and get 50% off that first month. Take advantage of that today. Code FALL50, all one word. And you can see that right there. But the big one, the crypto course is almost done. We'll be rolling that out this month, but we do have a wait list with a special code that we're going to send out to people on the wait list. So if you're interested, and this is for beginners, this isn't advanced. Hey, Mo, give me the most advanced. This is for beginners that don't know a ton. They want to understand the security. They want to understand how to avoid scams. They want to see a little bit and learn some of the terms. This is it for you. You guys can get in, hit the join the wait list here. Once you click that first link down below, and I do recommend it. We've been working on this thing for months. All right, let's talk shop. We'll go right into the portfolio. I'll update it so you can see we're at 1550. Let's see how much I lost since I was talking. Came back $600. I always like seeing that. So we are down about $980. Remember, we started at 2231 plus the 100,000 we made in crypto. So this is up 108,000 plus the other 100,000. So we're up 208,000 since I started sharing it on YouTube about 3 months ago. Now, massive moves since then. I'm talking sold it all, bought it all. Sold it all, bought it all. And then as we're buying in again, and then sold it all, and now we're slowly buying. It's a lot of big moves, and they've been time perfect, thus up the big money. And I'll show you where we're at right here. Ethereum for the day down $70. Bitcoin up 100. And I have 3 times as much as these as I do Solana and XRP. I bought 50,000 of each of these, down $1,000 a piece. Down $1,000 a piece, hitting me hard. I added to Argentina Fund. I really like this one, guys. I'm gonna be blunt. I really like this one. So 300,000 in there. Could come back to bite me. I have, it happens along the way. So far, so good. Up 10 grand on that. And we're going to see how this crypto does as well. I am watching. I have it a short leash. This could get worse before it gets better. I only have 1/3 of my money in there, 400,000. I have 1.2 million to put in. You can see the cash down here at $1 million. That's crypto money. That's crypto money for the most part. So I'm going to be looking to add that in there, but over time. There's some unknowns. We got the Supreme Court with the tariffs. From what I'm reading, that's going to be found that they are not okay. And I don't know how that works out. I'm not into the politics. I don't know all the laws and stuff, the refunds, who gets what. I don't know. But I do know uncertainty. And uncertainty can drive an asset class down. And that's what I worry about. I got out of one Comcast. I hit my 10% stop. Some of these are getting close, like, ooh, look at this. Wow. 9.84. So 10% is usually when I like to cut it. I do it by hand, though. I don't have the stop set, hard stop. I watch them. I let them get through most of the day. If I know they're going to finish below 10, I cut them then. Yeah. Now, crypto, I let it run a little bit more. Yeah. So I ended up spending about $490,000 today. I bought more, like I said, what I told you. That gets us into, and boy, I talked about this in my private live stream. I'll have a private live stream tomorrow. Did not, craziness out there. But I'm going to be trading tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern. Get in there today. You got to be in the earner tier for that one. That is exclusive to just my Discord in the earner tier. So let's go ahead, take a look at what's going on with crypto. It had that nasty candle. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. I expressed to those watching the Ethereum play I was getting into, I had a zone that I was willing to buy at. It was between 3,750 and 3,500 where I want to start. I will let it go from there. I will watch for a little bit. We broke what I thought was a major support right at that 3,750. It's right there. And that got crushed down. So I wanted to add on today. We broke the Bollinger Band. Last time we broke the Bollinger Band, the next day or two, within 48 hours, we were all the way back up to 4,100. But that was at a low of 3,500. So it went that far up in 2 days. Are we going to have a repeat? I don't think so. I think this is a little bit different situation. That was after Trump announced tariffs, that it bounced back up. But this is down there. With that being said, there is a chance it could continue to cause some pain. And that's something I am well aware of. The RSI, firmly bearish, 36 on the RSI, broke the Bollinger Band, like I said, and pulled back up. I would like to see it start to run back up to the 50. We don't know. So with Ethereum, definitely the bears they really exerted their authority today. Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Getting into the Bitcoin chart, you can see the main support I have at 106.5. We did push, down below, push back up. If that breaks, 100,000 is where I have a monster order I'm willing to buy at again. So 100,000 on Bitcoin. When wherever Ethereum would be at that point, I would buy both and take the next chance. There's no guarantee, folks. You guys can see what's going on. It's been a lot of messing around with the support lines lately. We haven't been up there teasing the resistance lines. The government shutdowns adding a lot of unknowns. Liquidity out there all over the place, though. The Fed's going, like I said, December 1st, the Fed stops quantitative tightening. You got China, India, U.S. with massive injections of liquidity. Yeah, for those who didn't see what the Fed did for the repos on Friday, massive. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm waiting for all that to kick into higher prices for the riskier assets. We're not there yet. But I do want to have my toes in the water. I know there's sharks down there. They want to nibble and take off a toe or two. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but I am watching. Now move over to XRP. XRP, you guys know I added that on there, down 1% already. Don't like seeing that kind of money loss, or 2% already. Right there's the line I have for what we do not want to give up is 229. I'm okay. We bounced off there. We pushed up a little bit. If we can push back up, above roughly 237, I think we're going to have a retest between the 13 and 50. If we finish and confirm below 229, that means a new leg lower. And that new leg lower be about 217. I'll be blunt. That's where I thought we'd go if we failed and confirmed below 230. 217 is where I thought it would go. Move over to Solana. Pretty similar situation in terms of how bad it got hit. Down past the Bollinger Band, pushed back up a little bit, but this absolutely got rocked. The main line of support was 177, down to 166 now. Remember those $200 days, the 240 days? We're down there. In other words, once this thing finally gets its legs and starts to run, if we go to new higher highs eventually, I don't know if that's this year, next year, it's going to look pretty nice in that portfolio for those who are just getting in. Obviously, the main support, you can see it. It's right there. It's going to be around 158. I'm not going to be surprised to see this hit 158 and bounce. How high? I don't know. You can see last time it hit 158, we did get up to over 200 again. That's the thing. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. It's not just down, 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 down. So we're going to find out how this goes. But I wanted to give everybody an update on the daily candles, let you see that I made some moves in both stocks and over into crypto. So now my toes are in the water. Sharks are circling. Am I going to lose a toe or a foot or a leg? I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think down below. How did the markets do? How did the markets do? Markets are just there. A little bit of green, a little bit of red. VIX is a little lower, which is good. In other words, we could be setting up for something like this is the big pain before the gain train. And it's definitely a possibility. I don't want to get hopium out there, but I am telling you, this could be the shaking of the retail tree. A lot of the big whales, they sold. But you just broke the Bollinger Band. Could we see over the rest of this week a recovery? And that's why I wanted to get in. I like to buy on the massive dip. I realize timing that is next to impossible. But if this, when you see this kind of opportunity and you're saying, hey, I liked it when we were all the way, now I don't own it, it's taking profit, but I liked it when we were up there around 250 something. And now you're down all the way to what, 166? 250 something. That's $90 off of that, which is massive. That's a 35% roughly, 35% clip to Solana. Oh man, with all those spot ETFs and everything else that should be approved soon, and seeing them come to market and the money flowing in, this is going to be exciting. And I already know money's flowing in, guys. You don't have to tell me, but yeah, this is be exciting. So we'll see where this goes. On the minute candle though, right now, I've been watching the 5 minute. Obviously not good. We're still underneath the 50 EMA. The line, if we break this right here, I'll tell you exactly on the 5 minute candle. If that line can't hold, that gets ugly. That's 165. We can't have 165 broken on the 5 minute candle and confirm below, because then I think you might be looking at 158. If we hold and we can bounce up and get back above the 50, which I definitely think there's a chance here, we'll see. We'll see. So there you go. There's the update. Hey, get into the crypto course today. I should say get into the wait list. First link down below. You will see that right there. You can read about it. It's all right there. Great opportunity for beginners. For those who don't know hardly anything about crypto, this is your chance. Join the wait list today. Boom, second link down below. Get over there. We will be doing in the Discord with thousands and thousands of members, live stream trading tomorrow, roughly 2 o'clock, going over the markets, talking business, showing stuff, what you need to know, and that's your chance. All right, folks, that's the update. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you in the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.